Thank you very much, Presiding Officer. And can I begin by recognising this historic moment? I want to congratulate Humza Yousaf personally on his election. I know what an honour it will be for him and how proud that will make his family watching here today. And I also want to congratulate him as the first person of an ethnic minority to become First Minister, with both the First Minister and the Prime Minister representing the UK's diverse communities. It sends a strong, positive message to everyone that there are no barriers to what you can achieve in this country, and I think that's something we can all be proud of. That's probably where the consensus is going to end, but they are genuine, heartfelt. Because I have to say, regrettably, the new First Minister seems to be doing his best to imitate his predecessor. Instead of setting out a platform to focus on Scotland's real priorities, Humza Yousaf has confirmed that he wants to continue the constitutional conflict with the UK Government, continuing to attempt to appeal to his divided party rather than the wider Scottish public. The record player has changed, but the tune remains the same. And I think history will look back and judge this to be a massive missed opportunity for our country. While we on this side of the chamber will always look to cooperate with the Scottish Government when it is exclusively focused on tackling the big challenges that Scotland faces, the tone that Humza Yousaf has set for his government in choosing to double down on his party's independence obsession suggests that those moments may be few and far between. So the Scottish Conservatives will hold Humza Yousaf's government to account when it strays away from the key challenges facing Scotland today, and we will always stand up in this Parliament for the ideas and values that represent the real priorities of Scottish people. I note that with the election of Humza Yousaf as leader, we remain in the position that I am the only party leader that doesn't represent a seat in one of Scotland's two largest cities. And that gives the Scottish Conservatives additional responsibilities to stand up for all of our villages, towns and cities, to be a champion for rural Scotland and to represent the whole country. And I also note, with Humza Yousaf's election to head up the SNP, I'm now the only leader of a major political party in Scotland not to have been privately educated at Hutchison's Grammar School. Instead, coming from a working-class background, I attended my local schools at Avis Primary and Forest Academy. And increasingly, it is the Scottish Conservatives that represent the values of working Scotland in this chamber. As we have shown time and time again on the Gender Reform Bill, on the Hate Crime Act and on named persons, it was the Scottish Conservatives who were the only voice speaking up for the views of a clear majority of the Scottish public. Presiding Officer, voters across Scotland expect the parties in this chamber to focus on their priorities, not their own political obsessions. And any party that fails to do so should pay the price for that failure. We were all elected to solve the big challenges facing Scotland, and today those challenges are as stark as ever. An NHS in crisis, families struggling with the cost of living crisis, an underperforming Scottish economy. It's incumbent on all of us to focus on these issues. Let's get on with the job of tackling them for the people of Scotland. Thank you.